Yeah. I can do anything. Yeah. Hell no. So, I have started to lose some pounds over a few months, and now I'm at this place where I can get completely comfortable with my weight loss journey. And I did not realize, I knew how unhappy I was with my weight and how I looked, but I did not realize how much it was affecting me. I looked at a picture from my wife's graduation. My midsection looked so huge. I looked pregnant, like a whole 6 months. 6. I took a look at a picture from my birthday. Can you say swole? I looked at a pic from our daughter's prom send-off. Oh my God. And then on her graduation day, I was just like, Gina, get it together. For me, that was just one of the things that infertility brings you. It brings you weight gain, not to everybody, but for some of us. Depending on your protocol, some women just have to do straight injections. Then there's some of us who has to do 30 days of birth control before your injections. And one of the side effects of birth control is weight gain. And for me, I gained maybe 10 pounds each time I had to take birth control for 30 days. I did 3 IVF cycles in 2017, so that's basically 90 days within that year of birth control. So I gained about 30 pounds. And when I saw myself in those pictures I included, I was absolutely disgusted because I've never been that big before. I've never been that size before, not even when I was pregnant. I've always been at a decent weight for my height. And to see those pictures, it was mind-boggling and it was disgusting and it was embarrassing, actually. And I think I did not pay attention to how much I put on because I was so depressed. I was disappointed of all my infertility stuff. I was so exhausted with fighting my fertility clinic and my insurance and all of this stuff. I did not realize how much I was emotionally eating until I really looked at those pictures. And that's when I started to make some changes. So some of the changes I've made so far is I changed the way I eat. I don't deprive myself of anything because I've known from in the past, if I deprive myself from anything that tastes good, I'm not going to lose any weight and I'm not going to stick to it. So I just revamped some of the stuff I eat. So in the mornings, instead of stopping at McDonald's before I go to work, I would just take some oatmeal with me to work, or I'll take a couple of boiled eggs to work, or I'll take boiled eggs and some fruit, and that's my breakfast. Instead of getting that large sweet tea from McDonald's before work, I bring a bottle of water. I have like a small pitcher of water. It's like it can probably fit 5 bottles of water in it, and I slice up some lemons and I add that to it, and that's my drink, and I refill it throughout the day. For lunch, I used to bring whatever we fixed for dinner. So if we had a huge Sunday dinner and we had potatoes and roast beef with gravy and collard greens and cornbread, I literally will bring that dinner plate to work, and that would be my lunch. And instead of doing that, now what I do is I'll bring like broccoli and cauliflower with some steamed shrimps, or I'll bring some type of veggie with some grilled chicken, and that's my lunch. And then for dinner, I'll eat whatever it is we cook, because just because I'm losing weight, that doesn't mean my entire house has to suffer. So I'll eat whatever we cook for that night, but instead of eating a huge plate, I'll fill one of the smaller plates up, and that's all I'll eat. And that's some of the changes I've made. Instead of going to the vending machine a couple of times a day, I'll get some rice cakes And Quaker Oats has these mini rice cakes, like the apple cinnamon kind. They're really good. I'll eat those. Or I'll bring a mix of honey roasted peanuts and raisins and grapes, and that's my snack during the day. So I changed those things. One of the things I was doing was going to the gym, and I did that a couple of times a week, and I noticed the changes, and I have dropped some pounds. I went from 245 pounds to 219, so I have lost some. But I will say, once I seen that the scale was on 221, it was like I just lost any enthusiasm I had, and I have not been to the gym since early November. So there's the point of this video. I want to start a weight loss journey, and I want to take you guys with me, and I figure if I take you guys with me, that will help me hold myself accountable for when I don't do the things that I'm supposed to do. So tell me, what are you doing if you are in the process of losing weight, to lose weight? I've heard people doing the keto diet that really don't do anything for me. I have other health issues. For example, when I was born, my chest cavity didn't close all the way, so that gives me a lot of issues with my esophagus. And because of that, I have severe acid reflux. So eating so much protein like keto requires gets stuck, and it causes me to throw up. I choke in my sleep. It's a big mess. So keto isn't for me. Shakes isn't for me either. So if you all have any good diets, please let me know. If you have any information on intermittent fasting or something like that, or intermediate fasting and something like that, let me know. What are you doing and how is it done? Because I tried it for a day and I believe I did it completely wrong. Okay, one of my friends said she eats her last meal at 5 p.m. and then she don't eat again until noon. Honey, came 10 o'clock that morning, I was in my desk in tears. Like, I was about to look like them little kids on the little feed the children commercials. I was so hungry. Like, I was so hungry. I was so hungry that my stomach was actually hurting. So I think I did it wrong. Maybe I need to drink more fluids when I do it, or maybe that was too long of a time frame. I don't know. I don't know, but I have a huge problem when I can actually feel my navel. Like, that your navel is that one body part that you never touch. You don't even pay attention that it's there. So the fact that I was that hungry that I felt my navel was disturbing for me. So let me know if I was doing it wrong, because I just starved myself. I get off at 5, so I didn't even have time to eat dinner that day because she said she ate her last meal at 5. And then I didn't eat again until the next day. She said till 12, but I think I tapped out at 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I don't know if I was supposed to be drinking fluids during that time, if I was supposed to be eating fruit or snacking during that time. If you all have any information on intermittent fasting, please let me know. This is something I'm very passionate about. This is the most I've been active on my YouTube in the years that I've had it. So I really want to take you guys on this journey with me. I don't know how the videos is going to come out of me in the gym, or me preparing food, or me doing this or me doing that. I don't know, but I definitely want to take you guys on this journey. I just feel like if I lose the weight that I want to lose for me, that will help me walk into my next fertility cycle that's coming up very soon. January is around the corner. If I lost the weight, it will help me do that with more confidence. So comment below if you do intermittent fasting. I know I'm screwing that word up. Whatever. If you do the fasting, tell me how do you do it, and any tips that you have. If you've tried a diet that absolutely worked for you, leave it in the comments. If waist trainers, any ideas that you have or opinions that you could give me on weight loss, please leave them below, because I'm very serious about this. I'm gonna be starting infertility treatment again, top of the year. And then my wife and I are renewing our vows in Miami for our 5th year anniversary in August. So I'm trying to get this body snatched, you know, like snatched. So tell me what you guys think. And until next time,